So here's an example, number 3. Find the zeros of the function, match the function. Let's talk about what we already know from this thing before we even go any further. So I know that it's an odd problem because I've got an odd degree. The highest power is 5. And it's negative. That means it's going to be another one of these guys. I think I also know, just by looking at this thing, that one of the zeros has got to be 0 because there's no number by itself. So the y-intercept and the x-intercept, they both crosses through at 0. In fact, that's why I think we'll start this problem by looking for a greatest common factor. Let's see. It looks like, why don't we take out negative 2x to the third? I always find it easier to factor stuff when the leading coefficient is positive. So if I take out 3 x's, because all of them have at least 3 x's, I'm left with x squared plus x, or x squared minus x, sorry, because we're dividing by negative 2, right? So x squared minus x minus 20. That must just be a part of my screen. So x squared minus x minus 20. Now, I don't know that we need to go into a lot of synthetic work or anything like that to factor something like that, because it's just another regular old trinomial. Two numbers that multiply up to negative 20 that add up to negative 1. How about x minus 5x plus 4? So that tells me I've got 3 zeros for this function. I'm not looking for an exact graph. If I wanted that, I'd just say use Desmos. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking to see if you can figure out how things look. Here's positive 5. Here's negative 4. Goes through the graph at these 3 places. I know that it starts up and it ends down. So that's all I'm looking for. I'm not looking for you to do fancy graph where you have to get a bunch of points and figure out everything specific. But I do need you to know what direction it goes. I really just want you to be able to see a kind of a general idea about which direction and how these things look, where they go through the x-axis. I think that's what's important.